Hi, my name is Hannah. I'm the editor-in-chief of Quantum Dream System, and I'm here today with Desmond.
Hi guys, Desmond Ong here. How are you guys doing? You guys are doing great when you're watching this video. And today we're going to talk about something really interesting, which is law of attraction and subconscious mind, which is something that we've been actually interested in a lot. So tell us about it, Hannah. What it is? What is subconscious, and how can subconscious help me manifest better?
Well, subconscious is not in your focal awareness. So subconscious means you are not aware what it actually does or is. So everything in your life, it can be what you see, what you hear, what you experience is influencing your subconscious mind. So your conscious mind is not aware of what's happening there. But still everything what you do and how you act in your life is influenced by this subconscious mind. So all of you have this, even you do not recognize it.
Yeah, exactly. Because I play sports a lot. And I noticed that when I'm playing, my favorite sport is football. Okay, I love football or soccer if you're American. Okay, I noticed that there's a certain time period where things move so fast and you don't really have time to use your conscious mind to think, and your subconscious actually make the decision for you. And I read somewhere that says that martial artists like Bruce Lee or people who practice Kung Fu, Taekwondo, Judo, sometimes moves happen so fast they actually train their subconscious to know exactly what to do to block the attack or to reply to the attack, all using their subconscious, which is why subconscious is so important in our daily life. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, exactly. But first, what you're talking about is already like train your subconscious mind for the purpose to be more successful, for example, in sports. But it's also in like daily life. For example, you experience a bad thing with your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend. This will like affect you in how you maybe act in your further way of how you be on the, like looking for a girlfriend or boyfriend.
Okay, so what you're saying is in the past, let's say you have a bad relationship and it affects your future relationship, is that what you're saying?
Not necessarily the relationship, but it may affect the way you're going to people, like the confidence you have. Like, for example, you're really still sad about what happened in the past. The people will recognize it, even you are not aware that it still is sad for you, or you think you are ready to meet somebody else, something like this. But on the other hand, it can be positive. For example, you have a lot of friends and you're doing great in your private life. This will also affect in a positive way your subconscious, and this will maybe help you to be more confident in the way you talk to people.
Okay, so let's say if I had a bad breakup in the past, and then now let's say I'm going out there to look for a spouse or girlfriend, okay? So consciously, I wouldn't feel that my past affected me. But what you're saying is that my subconscious will somehow affect the way I pursue this new lady in my life. Is that right?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so I guess we have to be careful with our relationship and how we break out with the relationship, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But still, we have the possibility, even this sounds really going by itself, like the subconscious, but there's still a way to give a direction to your subconscious. And we call that law of attraction.
Okay. Law of attraction. So I practice law of attraction myself. I believe in visualization, believe in manifestation, and I started believing in it after I watched the movie The Secret. Have you watched the movie, Hannah? Yeah. So it was a really eye-opening movie, and I started applying law of attraction before I actually started my businesses at all. And I visualize myself having a proper business, a proper team behind my business, as well as having things like properties, stock portfolios, and things like that. Now fast forward 3 years later, I've got all those right now, and I think law of attraction actually worked really well for me. There are a lot of doubters out there, people who think that law of attraction is just some sort of gimmicks or magic or something that really doesn't exist. But what do you think about law of attraction? Do you practice it yourself?
I practice it and I'm really convinced by it. So law of attraction simply means that the things coming in your mind will affect what you are doing or how you behave.
Exactly.
So if you're, for example, really feel confident about getting a new job and you're really motivated about this will also affect the way you're talking in your job interview, or this will affect the way you're writing your application letter or something like this. So even you are not aware of that, but it will be influenced.
Yeah, that's interesting because it seems like law of attraction generates some sort of confidence in you. Like I know a lot of athletes that actually use some sort of law of attraction to help them to play better in the field, in the games, because they want to visualize themselves having success in their games. Okay, I also know a lot of entrepreneurs, billionaires and millionaires who actually practice the same thing because they value confidence so much. So do you think confidence is a result of law of attraction if you practice law of attraction?
I think it's a big part. Like, it's maybe there are some people in the world which are confident by themselves, which don't need to push themselves in any way. But I think for anybody, it's helpful to use the law of attraction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if our viewers actually practice law of attraction, but if they don't, how would you recommend for them to get started practicing law of attraction?
Well, I think first it's really important to relax your mind, which you can, for example, do by meditation.
Meditation, okay.
Well, we do that in our team, like on a weekly basis. So we are sitting every Monday in around for meditation. We are like, it's only 5 to 10 minutes. It's enough time, and then we just sit there, meditate together, and it's really relaxing for your mind.
Okay, so when you meditate, what happens in your mind? Like, I know meditation is just, sitting straight, crossing your legs, and just close your eyes and relax. But what actually happens in your mind when you meditate?
Well, it really helps you to release the stress and the things in your mind which maybe affect you in a negative way. So you just try to clean your mind, like to really focus on what's important and try to release all those stressful thoughts in your mind.
Okay, yeah. One thing I really believe about meditation is that in today's world we have so many technologies. We have Twitter, we have Facebook, we have smartphones, we have now we have smartwatch, we have like whatever thing that's strapped on their arm when they're working out to track their muscle growth and things like that, which is weird because right now in the world there's so much distractions. It's so difficult to get attention right now, and I think in these busy times, in this modern world, I think people need to meditate more just to reconnect with their body, because they deal with the external elements in themselves. They deal with the phones, they deal with the family, they deal with the friends, but they never actually invest in themselves. They never actually go into their own mind and body and soul to actually look at it and see how I can improve it, how I can take out those negative energies that have been building up, throw them away, and take in those the positive energy that is gonna give us nurtures into a better person. Okay.
Yeah. Well, but meditation is not the only thing you can do to practice like law of attraction. Another thing is really to focus on things you want to achieve in your life, to set your goals. And we do that here with our vision boards. Like, everybody in our team made his own vision board, like visualizing what he wants to achieve in his life. It doesn't matter if it's in the next year or if it's in 20 years, Just like be aware of what you want to achieve. Did you hear about that before?
Yeah, vision board is definitely a very popular thing right now, and I think it's the easiest way to get started because some people, I understand, it's very difficult for them to meditate. I mean, sitting in a quiet room, closing their eyes and not focusing on anything for 15 minutes is quite difficult for some people. But vision board is very easy, isn't it? You get magazines. For example, let's say you want a car, a nice car. You buy a car magazine, cut out cars that you want, put it on any board or paper or whatever. You put it in front of your workplace, whatever. It can be anywhere else as long as you're looking at it every day. When I started out, I was too lazy to actually cut out magazines and pictures and things like that because I'm OCD. I want things to be perfect. So what I've done is that I actually made a PowerPoint, okay, and I put in all the pictures that I found on the internet and put them as my computer wallpaper for a long time. And as time goes on, my goals started realizing, and I didn't even notice that that vision board was my wallpaper for about half a year. Okay, and I really recommend people to do this because it's so easy. You can literally just use PowerPoint, make yourself a wallpaper. Okay, put in the images that you want and put it as your computer wallpaper. If you work in front of the computer a lot, I think that's the easiest way to start visualizing, start using vision board for success.
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. Another thing which is maybe not that common, or which we really have to focus on, is the little things in life which makes us happy, you know. Because in daily life we often forgot about just like take our times, for example, listening to our favorite songs or read a good book after work. So just take time for being relaxed and being happy, which influences your whole life. Because I think many people are so stressed with their jobs and they don't take their time for their activities which they like, you know. So do you actually have time beside work to do that, or you take your time for this, or?
Yeah, of course. I think every day most people should do this during meditation. The easiest way to start combining happiness and also meditation is to just take 15 minutes of your life before you wake up, after you wake up, before you brush your teeth, before you take a breakfast. Spend 15 minutes to just close your eyes, relax, and just think happy thoughts. Okay, and that will actually be sort of like coffee for you, for your soul. It will actually nurture your soul to be more powerful for the rest of the day. So you actually become more creative and you become more productive for the rest of the day. It's very important. A lot of people don't do that, because especially most people who work 9 to 5, they woke up from the bed and the first thing they think about is stress and also work. Okay, and unless your work is very enjoyable, those two things are actually negative energy, and we need to get rid of negative energy from the soul before it actually destroy yourself. Okay, so we've talked about law of attraction now. We've talked about how they can get started. So how can we combine law of attraction with subconscious? Because we know subconscious is definitely easily 10,000 times stronger than your conscious mind. And the worst part about this is that we don't get to use it often. Okay, because subconscious mind is more important for us, and our conscious mind controls what we do, things like that. But I want to know how I can tap into my subconscious.
Well, I think it really starts with those things we already told, but we have also a thing about step into your subconscious mind, which is our product called Quantum Dream System. So this is a kind of meditation which you listen before you fall asleep, and this really goes into your subconscious mind.
So what the product is doing is that it's actually programming your mind, your subconscious mind, when you sleep, because I understand that the subconscious mind becomes very active when you're dreaming in your sleep. Okay, and I actually read about this. I can't remember who said. I think it was Sigmund Freud, who says that whatever you dream actually has a meaning to it. There's a reason why you dream that certain dream, and maybe you don't know yet because you're thinking using a conscious mind, but your subconscious is telling you something. Okay, and a lot of famous scientists, especially psychologists, they truly believe that the subconscious mind is it's kind of a little person, the little you behind your mind that's telling you, hey, I want this, I want that, but your conscious mind is holding you back. Okay, so by using Quantum Dream System, what you can do is that you can actually program your subconscious with whatever you want, like visualization. Okay, if you don't have time to meditate in the morning, meditate at night, or meditate in your dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have anything else to add, Hannah?
I think that's it. So I think it's just for you should try that Quantum Dream System. So just even this sounds so new for you, and maybe you never heard of that before, but it's really a try to do that.
Yep, definitely. I think this is something that everybody needs to give it a try.
Yeah, exactly. So that's from my side. I'm finished.
I guess that's it for this. Whatever you call this is. If you enjoy this, just leave us a comment or like a email or whatever. We're making more videos like this.
Yeah.